Welcome to Trade Doc, Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the futures, scan our ETF watch list, spot opportunity. Like you all to subscribe to catch these daily recaps. Today is Wednesday, January 11th, 2017. Markets just closed about 45 minutes ago, and they closed all green, averaging up about 1/4%. With the Dow leading the way up exactly 0.5%, almost 100 points. About $46 away from the 20,000 mark. Taking a look at the futures, the majors are all up, bonds are up, averaging up about 0.1%. VIX is up almost 1/4%. Crude oil was the big gainer today, up 3%. Natural gas also came up 1/4%, as well as gold. Now it's holding 1190. Silver came down almost 0.5% at 1677, as well as copper came down, same thing, almost 0.5% at 260. The Nikkei is up. It's not at 20,000. The dollar came down 1/4%. Now it's at 101, which brought up the other indexes. As I thought, the Aussie was the index that gained almost up to back to 75 cents. It's at 74.33. The pound came up to 122, and the CAD is almost at 76 cents. The euro came up as well. Now it's 106, so it's getting away from parity again. And the Mexican peso came down. Don't know what Trump's speech did. I gotta catch up on things. Let's take a look at the charts, and kind of did this quickly. Actually, all my positions. Just kind of taking a look at it real quick. I'm up 10% from the beginning of the year. So in 4 days last week, 3 days, so in 7 days. I was actually able to bring my account up 10%, and strictly trading options, because I only trade options on this account. I don't buy and hold. But here's my price target here. I have a calendar going for crude oil, and we put a buy in yesterday. I added another. I think I bought a call vertical, but anyways, it's back up in here. I gotta change this box around, but it's crude oil, like I said, should be trading between 1130 and 1180 for a while. So it's gonna be trading in that price box for at least for another couple of weeks. And we took profits in, not yesterday, it was the day before. So I closed out a couple. I'm still short Oil Explorers, but I took profits in yesterday, and they were up almost 1%. So it's got to stabilize in here in this price box. You can see the trend line going here. Now it's making a new trend, it looks like. And I kind of just do these recaps mostly for myself, so because it helps me pick out the decisions. And the reason I closed out a few of them 2 days ago is because there's this oversold. So I use indicators. This isn't the only indicator I use. Here's natural gas, and they were up 0.5% today. I'm in New England, and it's 50 degrees out, reached up to 51 degrees. Regardless, natural gas was up 0.5%, and it's looking like the weather next week, we're getting into the 20s. So natural gas should be trading in this price box that I have my green, and that's my options play. You can see how it was oversold for the last week, it looks like. So that's what's going on. I had a short on it. I took profits in it right as it got oversold, but that's what's going on. Gold is the one that's getting away from me right now, but right now I'm long gold, but just with this options play, I have this going right here, this price box. So I'm hoping it comes down to not only meet my targets, but it's also so I can get a refill on it. Gold was up a quarter of a percent. You can see this action kind of like whipsaw in here. So that's a big range that it traded in today, and that's pretty notable because it hasn't done that in one day. So from here to here, I'm going to change this around. This is the price action, so it's kind of going back and forth. I don't like that color. I'm going to go with that dirty one that I like here. Kind of like a dirty gold color. So this is what range it traded in today. So if you're day trading, if I was day trading today, if I was home, I would have taken advantage of this. But right now, gold looks like it needs to put a hedge on it, but it's still respecting this trend line. Just gonna keep on moving here. There's gold miners, and they were down a quarter of a percent, but still trading on the top of this channel. I mean, it in the morning session, as you can see, it traded down into the channel, and it closed just almost a quarter percent down, but it had that whipsaw action, which is pretty much stabilizing prices. So with that said, we're gonna put this trend line right here, which is hitting the bottom of that price range, meaning that no traders wanted to sell gold the GDX anyways lower than 2180. So as far as it falling back into this channel, it's going to be temporary, and if it does fall back in this channel, it will hit the bottom range of this channel. So that's said. I didn't do pretty much any trading today. Here's silver, came down a quarter percent, still doing that whipsaw action, but still trading this channel here, respecting it really well. So a little breakdown in this wouldn't be bad. It'd be a good time to fill up, but I think it's going to keep this range, especially with Trump's speech. Yesterday I said to take profits in the energy sector, and it was a good call because they were up 1% today. This is the top of this channel here that started from April, taking April and August price action. So the energy sector is pretty much going to be trading sideways. I think it's going to come back down again. If it comes back up to the 76.04, I'll put another short on it. Right now, I took my profits in the energy sector. Utilities came down, found support at 47.94. I should move that up a little bit, and it might be ready. Actually, I said if they came back up here, so actually this is a good short right in this area. So I'm gonna put an options play, and I'll let you know. I'll put a price box right here. Since it has low IV, I'm probably gonna trade a calendar. Here's industrial sector, and they came up, kind of getting away from this, so it could retest this trend line and keep on moving up. And the industrial sector was my favorite for a while, but they were letting me down. Material sector came up as well, which is correlated a little bit with the industrial sector, so that's one to watch. Still a little bit of short materials, but I still have a profit in it. Healthcare sector, I actually did put a short on it, so I am short the healthcare sector. I'm looking to hit that trend line and move back up in the other part of the day in this high volume area. So hopefully it comes down a little bit more so I can add some more in. I'm kind of like counter trading what I said, but you know, that's what trading is about, especially with Trump's speech that's kind of smashing the healthcare sector, so we got to watch that. Real estate, one of the best performers. I'm going to hold that probably till expiration. Home builders, same thing. They were up 0.25%, nothing much there. Retails were down 0.5% again. They came up in the second part of the day. Financials, still my biggest short, but they came up over 0.5% today. Could be a good time to short them again. I didn't put no position on it. The SPYs, should have put a short in up here, no position. The Dow, I didn't add no shorts, I added in yesterday. The Qs, right at the all-time highs. IWN, almost at the top of that wedge. Emerging markets broke out, so that's a notable. Emerging markets broke out. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe up here in my face. Peace.